Is this move impossible to reverse?
I think it is. Because that's the 4th one.
I wouldn't advise moving me, Jesse. I'm not going to lie to you, but Roman Reigns, is he?
Interfering with the ref. Oh, my goodness.
Roman Reigns.
Come on, ref. 1, 2, 3. Wow. About damn time.
I think Umaga, you could have counted to 10 and he still would have been out, Jesse.
He still would have been down. What a performance from Bron Breakker.
Yeah, I got the game all in my hand. Ooh, yeah.
Hello, and you are now tuned in to the only universe mode that matters. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Christian.
And here we are. We have a beautiful Fatal 4-Way women's match. We also have another women's match in the co-main event. I have Raquel and Chyna going at it once again. In the main event, I have Bron Breakker and Roman Reigns rematch. They had a match a few weeks ago, but it was lost in the files. So a match like that and two great competitors, I feel like it's right to have them in the main event. And on this Smackdown, I'm also going to have a tag team match. So 4 matches today. It's going to be the Steiners going against Lyons and Rick Boogs. So 2 women's matches. Actually, the winner of this match will be going against the winner of Raquel and Chyna, and whoever ends up winning that match will be the #1 contender at SummerSlam going against Zelina Vega.
Jesse, I see what you're trying to do. You are coming off of a loss in the polls. They all said that Raw was the more superior show last week. We had a good Raw this week. We haven't recorded that. It's been like a week and a half since we recorded that one. So we're going to see how you respond here today. And if things go well today, we will also be recording Sunday Night Heat, Raw's own pay-per-view. Yeah, and this is a rare occasion where we are recording not only on a Sunday, Jesse, but we are recording on Sunday morning.
I've been up since 6 o'clock watching some soccer. Still a little tired from the weekend. I've been doing a lot of partying. Well, not partying, but a lot of barbecue, drinking, having a good time, enjoying the the late push into the summer. But we got some women's action here tonight.
I've been up since 30 minutes ago. I hope I still have the same energy.
That's right. You just woke up.
Yeah.
But we have some women's action here tonight. All of these ladies are still in NXT minus the next lady coming out. But I am Cora Jade here tonight, the girlfriend of Bron Breakker. We also have Nikkita Lyons in here.
It's a very small skateboard.
Yeah, it is. Nikkita Lyons we've seen earlier this season. Tiffany Stratton is a free agent, but if she does win here tonight, she will be signed to the Smackdown brand. And we have Trish Stratus's sidekick, or Mickie James, or whatever you want to call her. But Zoey Starks is really high on the board for WWE Creative currently. Zoey Stark, this is her debut. She is signed over to the Blue brand, but this is the first time we are seeing her this season. I wanted to get all these ladies involved because most of them haven't really had a big opportunity in Universe Mode yet. Especially Zoey Stark, Tiffany Stratton. Cora Jade has had a match, and Nikkita Lyons. But yeah, this is a big opportunity for all these ladies. Because one of these ladies... Oh, athleticism for Zoey Stark. One of these ladies is going against Raquel or Chyna. And whoever wins that match will be going against Zelina Vega at SummerSlam. So
one of these
big
ladies
stakes.
will lose against Raquel or Chyna. Thank you.
You never know. Zelina Vega is my world champion right now.
That's very true. I am going to be Tiffany Stratton today, a lady that honestly I have no intel about. Jesse, you told me she's the NXT champion.
She's very good in the ring.
I mean, I believe it. I believe it. Any specific place that she's coming from, or is she just one of the developed stars from the Performance Center?
I believe she's one of the developed stars from the Performance Center, but don't quote me. She's very athletic. She's a high flyer.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, she does a lot of cool moves off the top rope, middle rope, stuff like that. Uses the springboard moves off the rope pretty well. From like the gameplay I've seen her in the game, obviously, and in a few matches in NXT. I've only seen her wrestle 2 matches in NXT, but in those matches, like, she was doing pretty well. And I believe I want to say her finishing move or her signature is on the top rope, and it's one of the best looking moonsaults that I've seen, minus Charlotte Flair. And yeah, hopefully she is one of the rising stars in the NXT brand, because you could also say the same thing about Cora Jade. You could say the same thing about Nikkita Lyons.
Did Nikkita win her match when we had her the first time? I feel like I remember being her.
She had that match against Bianca Belair and Chyna. She did end up getting pinned, I believe. I believe it was Chyna.
Okay.
Might have been Charlotte Flair. I know. Actually, I think it was Charlotte, Chyna, and Nikkita Lyons. I think that was the match. It might have been Bianca Belair, but all I do know is I remember Nikkita Lyons taking the pinfall loss and Chyna winning that match for sure.
Good memory of yours, Jesse. Good memory of yours.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. That was probably one of the first Smackdowns of the season.
I think it was.
We haven't.
Smackdown.
Oh, nice tornado kick
and
there.
She might win this one.
Could get it done right there. 1, 2, and a big kick out.
Man, I'm a little rough. I'm glad this is a tune-up before Sunday Night Heat, Jesse. Thank you for this. Man, we are also coming off of in real life.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, a SummerSlam show that I haven't seen it all yet.
I'm gonna watch it when I get home.
Yeah, I would hope that I can. I don't know if I will or won't, but
heard it was a good PLA. Pay-per-view, whatever.
I enjoyed what I saw, which was the women's triple threat match.
Great ending.
Which I enjoyed the whole match, to be honest with you. And then
I think it started off slow, in my opinion. For me, it started off
honestly,
slow.
in the very beginning, I'll agree, because I just got home and I was eating my food at that portion of time, so I wasn't really the most focused on the match. But as the match was picking up, it definitely sold and caught all of my attention.
Yeah, because they're all stars. Bianca, obviously champion. Asuka, champion. Charlotte, obviously a star. Oh, and a random pinfall here by Nikkita Lyons. Man, a kick out of it.
But man,
it did its job toward the middle and the end.
Yeah, for sure.
The pace was, beautifully placed by all three women. And I missed the Hurricane there on Nikkita Lyons. But great finish. I loved how Bianca Belair sold that knee injury like it was death.
Did you believe it at all?
Second?
Did you believe it at all?
Kinda.
I kind of was
at first.
Second.
I was just like,
and then
she
obviously,
could really be hurt.
Obviously, when they started, especially like they showed the replay, and they're like, all right, I can see her legitimately getting hurt on a spot.
That's
like
a big spot where she came down on her knee. She sold it like death, though.
Man, and they booked her like she was a superhuman, as she was injured and was in a submission and still won the match, pitting the champion. Like I don't know how much better it can get as far as
the mist on Asuka though, Charlotte was fire. Yeah, I loved the ending.
Bianca broke up a pin with a off the rope springboard.
Yeah, that was a cool spot. And then obviously Bianca won, and then Io Sky cashes in. Bayley, helps her. Obviously puts down Charlotte, puts down Bianca Belair, and then she cashes in successfully and hits that beautiful moonsault. And Io Sky is the new women's undisputed champion. And a kick out there. Thank you to Tiffany Stratton. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens now. Obviously,
I had to finish her option. I didn't see it.
Obviously, we're going to see a rematch of some sort from Asuka or Bianca. Obviously, since Io is now the new women's champion. But I think they're going to tell the story of, having Bayley come to the aid of Io Sky. And I know Dakota Kai is out for...
and there goes the moonsault you were referring to, Jess.
And I know Dakota Kai is going to be out for a while because she is still recovering from, I believe she tore her ACL again. So she's going to be out for a long time. I'm curious to see what they do with the damage control storyline between all three of those ladies. And we'll go from there. Can we see Io Sky go against Asuka, which is a money match to be made for, a Royal Rumble. And I completely missed that move there from Cora Jade. But do we see Io Sky versus Asuka in the future? I know the WWE just signed Kairi Sane as well as of last night. Yep. So do we see that triple threat match in the future? Because Christian did that like 3 years ago. I'm curious to see what they do.
I was trying to get I was gonna send it to the Discord. What year was that? When did we do that? Because we did this whole. We did everything that they're doing and more.
I think it was 2020. It definitely wasn't last year's
2020
game.
As in 2K 2020?
Yeah. Okay. It definitely wasn't last year's game. Yeah, I believe it was definitely 2K20 because obviously they skipped a year for 2021 because how bad 2K20 was. But yeah, I'm excited to see an Io Sky main roster title run. Even if she has the belt for 4 or 5 months, or maybe she has the title until WrestleMania. What I thought they were going to do last night was Bianca gets screwed by Charlotte Flair, somehow by Charlotte Flair, you know, kind of like cheating her way to get a title again. And then I thought we were going to see a Bianca Belair heel turn, and then we would have had, you know, Bianca turning heel, and we have a long-term storyline of Bianca going against Charlotte at WrestleMania next year, which I think is probably still the move for them to do.
You don't think turning Bianca heel is kind of like turning Cena heel, where it's like you're gonna lose out on?
It's definitely needed. She needs a refresh in her character for sure. Obviously, she's very loved by the fans, but you could only. I always say you could only be a babyface for so long. Some people it works out for their advantage of being a babyface their whole career, like it worked for Cena, obviously, but.
I mean,
the real fans always
he probably could have used the heel turn.
No, of course, and that's I think what Bianca Belair needs right now. A little refresh. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins just turned heel, which is great for them. They're going to be working with Bobby Lashley. That's going to be really fun to see. And a DDT there from Cora Jade, and it already gets broken up. Nice. But yeah, just a little refresh in their character. Everyone needs it from time to time. Whether it's, you know, every year or every few years. Oh, that was a little powerbomb from the corner.
Poor Zoey Stark, Jesse. She's going to go through it today.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, never mind.
Cora Jade is down, and she gets right back up to her feet. Nikkita Lyons love bringing in the steel chairs, the sledgehammers, roll up, super kick lands on Nikkita Lyons there.
Great fatal four-way to kick off the night. A lot happening. I can't tell you who quite has the upper advantage. I would love to say it's Tiffany Stratton because I am using her, but Jesse, I'm not quite sure right now.
Oh! And the running strike there from Cora Jade puts down Nikkita Lyons. Kicks it back. And Tiffany and Zoey Stark are going at it right now.
And she might have just hit her head on the end of that sledgehammer right there.
Thank you.
Oh, and I couldn't throw her in the right direction.
And Tiffany Stratton gets taken down by Cora Jade.
Got one person stunned, but we have two ladies stunned in the middle of the ring.
Oh, running knee there on Zoey Starks.
And yep, there I go.
Nikkita Lyons, do not touch Zoey Starks because I'm gonna go for the finish. Come on. I thought Nikkita Lyons is looking to focus on you. Okay. Oh, and that could be it. Nope. Kick out of it too. Nikkita Lyons going for any way possible to go against Chyna. Once again, possible. Oh, she could get it right here. 1, 2, and a big kick out from Tiffany.
Thank God.
So what's been new, Christian? I know you just saw Champagne Poppy last weekend.
A lot has been new, Jesse. A lot has been new. I was gonna say, it's been a hell of a week for me. Hell of a few weeks for me. Yeah. Well, we can talk all about it, man. Yeah, I did see Drake this week, which was fun. It came after a series of stressful events, so I feel like naturally that's how life is sometimes. You gotta take the highs with the lows. But yeah, I saw Drake first time ever in like a arena setting for a concert. And I know what you're gonna try to do. Well,
it didn't actually let me do it.
First time in an arena setting for a concert, I must say it's an interesting vibe. Okay, it is a very interesting vibe compared to some of the occasions I've been to. I've been to festivals. I've been to like a bunch of different concerts in like smaller venues. The only other concert I've been to where it was like kind of seated was when we went to go see Kendrick on the championship tour way back when.
That was in, I think that was in Hershey.
That was in Hershey, but even then, I feel like we were standing the whole time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah, a small package, a small package. I am stuck in an animation.
Oh
wow! I think that would have been the end too.
Thank God for
what a match!
Yeah, Nikkita Lyons is really trying to get this match against Chyna again.
Is she? Oh my God!
My goodness!
She just cleared the top rope.
That's wild.
Nikkita Lyons. Wow.
That's actually wild. Okay.
Yeah, man. Long story short, different vibe, and a Salida Del Sol right there.
That's her signature. Can I get it done? 1,
break up
2.
The pin count. And Nikkita Lyons kicks out. Wow.
She did.
Yeah, man. These ladies are all picking it up right now. Angle slam. Angle slam from Tiffany Stratton. Man, I don't know what the hell that was.
Cora Jade. Can I get a title match against Chyna or Raquel on the chair DDT? That was a nice spot. Ooh. And a kick out there. Thank you to Tiffany Stratton. Drop kick to the face. Cora Jade rolling out and Tiffany Stratton looking to
I don't have anything.
Win this match.
I just hit her with a signature, I thought. Oh, wait, you said it's up top.
And
oh,
she rolls out. Zoey
Can
Stark
I reach?
is still down, though.
Oh my god. But yeah, man.
Oh, she reversing the finisher.
Really good time. It was a stressful day leading into it. At some point in this week, I had a hole in my roof. I had no power.
Oh.
One point I had trees up, one point I had trees down. But ultimately, everything is back to normal, Jesse. I can try to decompress a little bit and get ready for the following week. I'm throwing a little summertime barbecue party that I'm very excited for.
It should be a good time. I was just at a barbecue yesterday.
It's the first time I'm throwing anything at my house, so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, well, I've hosted.
Yeah,
Christmas,
your little like get-togethers.
So, yeah, I've hosted Christmas and things like that, so that might be a lie, but definitely like some like outside summertime feel. And the only thing I'm feeling right now is a steel chair to the back of my body as I'm Tiffany Stratton, and that could be all. Wow.
I'm really trying to go for like the finish, but Nikkita Lyons and Zoey Stark are literally beating the hell out of me right now. Knees to the face.
How are these ladies doing on the impressive scale to you, Jesse?
I'm impressed from literally everybody. I think I'm doing okay. I like what I'm seeing from Tiffany Stratton. Nikkita Lyons I'm really impressed with, obviously, since she's the Hall of Fame CPU. Nice Hurricane reversal there. And Zoey Stark has, been the one I feel like to get probably beat up on the most in the match, but over the last few minutes, she's definitely been trying to get the job done as well, pinning whoever to get an opportunity, possibly at the Smackdown Women's Championship. And Nikkita Lyons has Zoey Stark up, I believe in a submission. It looks like she's going to tap.
I gotta get in there. Oh, it's not letting me get in there that way. Don't tap, don't tap. Bro, get in the ring.
There we go. Oh, and she reversed my roll up there. Interesting.
How'd she break down my chair and then she also freaking flops?
Oh, roll up here. Come on, ref. 1, 2.
You could have had me too, because Zoey Stark like ran into me.
That was it.
Oh man, I don't know which lady's gonna take this one, Jesse. Nikkita Lyons has fought out of a few precarious situations, and it's now leading to a bit of a chaotic who's gonna take the fall.
And Zoey Stark is dangerous with that steel chair. She is stunned. Nikkita Lyons is haunting for whatever reason.
Oh, and she just went through a table. Powerbomb through a table for Zoey Stark.
And she reversed my big maneuver there. Oh, nice move there from
Cora Jade, man.
Yeah, and she gets hit with a chair. It looks like Tiffany Stratton could put this one in bed if she... Okay, never mind. She gets up. Cora Jade down. Zoey Stark actually just got up too. Cora Jade holding her face there. Hopefully she's okay. She's definitely getting really tired. Okay, never mind. I thought she was gonna hit me with the.
Maybe I don't have a moonsault at
the bridge. Oh, and that's her finisher. 1,
not to reach.
2.
I don't reach.
And somehow I kicked out.
Oh man, thank God. I did not reach. Oh, and I think that's her finisher too.
Yes, it is. That could be it. And a kick out there. Nikkita Lyons being aware. Oh, and a roll up. Oh, 2 pinfalls at the same time. 1, 2.
She does it.
Done.
Tiffany Stratton does it.
And she gets it done. Nikkita Lyons hitting a finishing move there, but she didn't hold the pin. Maybe we could have had an interesting sequence where there was 2 pinfalls at once, and she could have had an argument that she won that match instead of Tiffany Stratton.
I think she had to break the pin in order to try to even break up the first fall, Jesse, but just the order of events that went in the way of Tiffany Stratton as... Listen, she goes from this to possibly Raquel Rodriguez or Chyna. We'll find out later on tonight, but wow.
Yeah, she was a free agent coming into this match. A great match to start off Smackdown. Introducing new talent like Tiffany Stratton, and she's a Smackdown member. And now, will she be going against Chyna or Raquel Rodriguez later on tonight? And then obviously the winner of that gets Zelina Vega at SummerSlam, which will be the next pay-per-view after Sunday Night Heat, the next episode. What a performance from all the ladies. We'll definitely be seeing them again. But Tiffany Stratton, she has a match against either Chyna or Raquel Rodriguez in her next matchup. Next match will be a tag team match. The Steiners going against Elias and Rick Boogs. Coming up next.
Who broke these old men out of retirement?
And in the second match of the evening, we have some tag team action. We got the Steiner... the Steiners? The Steiner... Yeah, just the Steiners they're called, right?
Are they coming out so
no, I hope they come out together. I mean, they're DLC, they should come out together. Could have sworn I fixed their entrance, but I guess not, so that's okay. Just skip that. Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner, Hall of Famers. Obviously, one of the most famous tag teams back in the day.
I must admit, Jesse.
Oh, man, he comes out with the mullet.
That's what I'm saying. I was just going to admit that. I must admit, I have no recollection, obviously, of this version of Scott Steiner at all. The Scott
Steiner I want to give him the TNA.
Yeah,
I'll download that one.
The Scott Steiner I know is Big Papa Pump.
Yeah, was feuding with Triple H over the biggest body in wrestling.
Yeah, he's a hell of a character.
Rick Boogs. Rick Steiner looks fine now. But there he is, Rick Boogs and Elias Boogeyville. This is their debut match, and they're going against Hall of Famers. So did I book them in a tough pickle for their debut match? Yes, I did, but...
Listen, a win here can push them to the moon.
No, that's what I'm saying. Elias and Rick Boogs, one of the probably the most fun characters in my locker room back on Smackdown. Just look.
I haven't seen Elias in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, Elias has been in Universe Mode. He's probably one of the most successful superstars in Universe Mode history. World champion, IC champion.
I can't believe it.
I think he was a United States champion as well, Internet champion. Yeah, he... Oh, I don't know what that was. But Elias, definitely one of the most successful superstars in Universe Mode history, for sure.
This reminds me of... We got similar body types.
A lot of singlets in this match.
A lot of singlets, and then we got similar body types with Boogman and the Steiners. Just people that look like it's all chest and arms, no legs. And it actually reminds me, I was at work the other day, and I had a gentleman that had the same body frame as one Scott Steiner, same body frame as one Rick Steiner, Rick Boogs. And pretty much, there was a tracksuit that's like... a suit. It's sold together. And the guy was like a double extra large up top. He was like a medium down below.
No way.
Yeah.
At least a large.
He couldn't make the sizing work out for him, Jesse. And I imagine Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner both have similar issues because, boy, is their chest and arms colossus. But anyways, Jess, with Bron Breakker really having a breakout season thus far, no pun intended, what does that mean for the possibility of the Steiners? I mean, Jess, that's their son, their own bloodline, who's so far dominated, or at least been dominating Friday nights on SmackDown.
Yeah, anything is possible with Bron Breakker. He is in the main event here tonight, going against Roman Reigns once again. A few weeks ago, he had that match where the file got corrupted and lost. He ended up losing that match off air, on air, whatever you want to call it. But he is having the rematch against Roman Reigns here tonight. So obviously, definitely his toughest matchup this season for Bron Breakker. But him beating, obviously, Rey Mysterio. I'm trying to remember the other gentleman he beat a few weeks ago. And then obviously finally losing to Roman. And then he did lose that triple threat match as well to Dragunov and Braun Strowman. But I'll give him on the doubt of him being 2-1 on screen, and I guess 2-2 off and on screen. But we will be seeing the rematch tonight between Bron Breakker and Roman Reigns. Can Bron Breakker get that victory and prove that he is the now and not the future? And that finisher went right into the corner there.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. Boogeyville is looking to dance all over the Hall of Famers right now because they are looking great.
Yeah, and they're doing so, Jess.
Yeah, Rick Boogs, former world champion. Him versus Otis would be a great match. Do you have Otis? I don't think
Nobody has Otis.
Okay, I might have to make that a thing where Otis and Rick Boogs fight for a title. Just for jokes.
You tell me what title that's going to be.
Internet title. I think would be kind of cool.
Just keep that internet title far and away from Elias, man. He's had reigns with that.
That's a fact. Yeah, that is a fact. I'm definitely going to give him the updated version of Scott Steiner because the mullet is low-key throwing me off. Like, I've never seen Scott Steiner with a mullet. It's really
it just wasn't our era. I'm gonna guess it's got to be 80s.
Yeah, like mid-80s, I would imagine for sure. Rick Boogs looks fine. I'm saying Rick Boogs. Rick Steiner looks fine. I like the way he looks with his thing on his. Oh, I just missed the tag. I like how he has like the whole wrestling gear, like the headgear, the singlet. But Scott Steiner, he's throwing me off the way he looks with his hair, which is fine.
Yeah, well, you know,
he's still jacked though. So.
Rick has the fortunality to actually he's been here a few times. He's been in the locker room with his son. He knows what the current is. Scott Steiner clearly thinks it's 1980 still.
Yeah, definitely out of touch. It's
what is this?
2023.
That could be it.
Oh, okay.
That could be it.
Oh, and of course Rick Boogs is right here. There we go, Rick Steiner. No, don't bring him in. Whatever. Oh, that actually stunned you. Interesting. Rick Boogs rolling out. Oh, I thought I had that nice little power bomb there from Lyons. Oh, okay. We're in clothesline.
Just mention how I'm doing. How are you doing, man?
I'm okay. Just got back from Virginia last Monday. I believe. Got into a little minor car accident. I'm okay. The guy I rear-ended is okay. Yeah, just the pace of traffic on the highway went from 65 miles an hour to 2 people, you know, slamming on their brakes, and I just didn't have enough time to, you know, avoid the gentleman and, you know, not hit his car. And I obviously attempted to not hit him and brake, but yeah, man, everything happens for a reason. I'm fine. He's fine. My car will get fixed. By the end of the week, his car will be fine, and go from there, man.
All right. Well, but I'm glad to hear you're okay, at least.
Yeah, I'm okay. UFC was last weekend. It was a good UFC weekend. Obviously, SummerSlam was great to watch last night. The matches I did watch. I watched Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. I watched the women's match. Watched the main event. Yeah, man, can't complain. Summer is almost over. It'll be Labor Day and the end of September, which is my birthday by the time you know it. And yeah, man, life is just gonna continue on rolling along.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of your car damaged, and then I sent you a picture of my roof damage, and I said,
yeah, we both don't have one.
Yeah, man, but it's okay. You know, it is what it is. It's things that we're gonna get through, and it's a hell of a way to end the summer. But
Oh, I'm focusing on that.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That could be it.
Look at this guy.
He's bench pressing. Well, he's overhead pressing. Rick Steiner right there. Don't fall into the corner now, buddy.
I want to see a different move. Okay. Here we go.
That's it.
Oh, and Rick Boogs almost got it done. They are looking amazing right now. Kind of crazy it took this long for them to get their debut match, and them to go against Hall of Famers and looking this well right now is amazing.
You could count it out. Thank you, Elias.
Oh, Rick Boogs gets out the win. All right, Boogs, let's go downtown to Boogeyville. I meant to Irish whip you, but I'll take the super.
Oh my God! And his legs.
Yeah, landing on
rough landing right there for Rick Boogs.
Rick Boogs knowing he had ACL surgery in the past. Maybe that's a... Oh, what is this? Okay, that's his finisher.
Bulldog!
That'll get it done. No, it won't, because Elias is
I didn't even...
there.
He broke that out.
Elias is right there. No, I can't take that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow. A Bulldog is Rick Steiner's
Jesse's the
finisher.
80s. Right?
That's what I'm saying. If that doesn't scream golden era, I don't know what does. And Scott Steiner getting clotheslined there. Ooh, big reversal there from Ricky. I can't wait to watch the Logan Paul and Ricochet match, though. I heard that was one of the best matches of the night.
I want to see the Brock and Cody match. Honestly,
I heard it was the best out of the three.
I really enjoyed that card. I was working, so I couldn't catch a lot of it. You told me the Rollins and Balor match was good, too.
Yeah, they were cooking. How are you stunned, but you're up? Or whatever. Oh, what is this? Could this get it done?
Fireman carry.
Yes, it could. Come on now. Come on, Rick. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And Rick Steiner and his brother, Scott Steiner, narrowly, get the victory over Rick Boogs and Elias. I loved what I saw from Rick Boogs and Elias. I will definitely be giving them another opponent in the near future, but the Steiners get the hard-fought victory here tonight over guys where you didn't think, would, put up a test with the Hall of Famers. I definitely thought the Steiners were going to walk right through them, but they did not. It was a great match from them. I liked what I saw from both teams. The Steiners are here to stay, obviously with their son Bron Breakker being the future. Could he be the now beating Roman Reigns? Possibly in the main event. We just got to wait and see. But we'll be seeing both of these teams in the future for sure. Instead of 3 matches, we got 4. In the co-main event now, the third match of the evening, we got Raquel Gonzalez, whatever, going against Chyna for the second time. In the rematch. In the rematch. And the winner of that will be going against Tiffany Stratton before SummerSlam, and then Zelina Vega will get the winner. Co-main event up next. And in the co-main event of the evening, we have the rematch between Chyna, the 9th wonder of the world. Or is it the 10th? I think it was the 9th wonder of the world, right? What's her nickname?
We've had this conversation.
Pretty
before,
sure.
Jesse.
Yeah, I know it is on the Titantron. I'm pretty sure it's the 9th.
17.
Yeah. Chyna, the Hall of Famer, former Intercontinental Champion, Women's Champion, one of the most dominant, if not the most dominant women's wrestlers to ever grace a wrestling ring. She is in the ring again, once again, against the now former women's champion. A lot of people are asking me, will Raquel Rodriguez get an immediately a title rematch? If she beats Chyna here tonight, she's pretty close. Obviously, Raquel Rodriguez is definitely one of my top contenders still. Former champion this season and last season. But she has to solve Chyna one more time. I know she beat her in that first matchup, but she did win via roll-up. Can Raquel Rodriguez get another more clean victory over Chyna, or can Chyna even it up at 1-1? All I know is the winner of this match is going against Tiffany Stratton, and then the winner of that match will be the #1 contenders match, and obviously that'll be on a Smackdown before SummerSlam, and then Zelina Vega will be defending her crown at SummerSlam.
And I gotta imagine Chyna has had this date circled in her calendar.
For weeks, for months.
She lost to Raquel Rodriguez, and realistically, that's been her one mistake of the season. Besides that, she has looked like the 9th wonder that she is. She really is a superhero when it comes to being dominant in this game, Jesse, and we will see if she's gonna look super here tonight.
Yeah, and we got Raquel and Chyna going at it. If there was I wouldn't say opportunity, if there was a sequence where this ring can break, I would imagine both of these women have the capability of breaking the ring. How, muscular and powerful, tall these women both are.
Yeah, this is a heavyweight match as far as the women's division goes.
Yeah, when I think of, rings breaking, I think of Big Show and Brock Lesnar. I think of Braun Strowman and Big Show. And if there's ever a sequence where, you know, women are going to break the ring, I could definitely see a Rhea Ripley being involved, a Raquel Rodriguez being involved. It's just a heavy hitter women's match, and obviously Chyna is not with us anymore. But we have Raquel and Chyna going at it here tonight, and I'm not saying the ring is gonna break, but anything is possible in a video game, Christian.
Yeah. And anything is possible as Raquel Rodriguez might look for early squash on Chyna.
From Raquel Rodriguez here.
Well, she's also fired up. She wants her title back. Selena Vega, your new champion.
A one-arm chokeslam.
I can't believe that she got the job done. But sometimes it's easier to get the championship than to retain and defend the championship. So we will see how her reign is going to be. Right now, Raquel Rodriguez is raining a levy of moves down Chyna.
Did I say I was Raquel Rodriguez?
I think so.
Okay, just making sure.
By proxy, that makes me Chyna.
Yes. Oh, I stopped there. Christian, how'd you feel about the main event of SummerSlam? A lot of people are shitting on what happened.
Really?
Well,
they're just mad. They're just mad that Jay and Jimmy are broken up for the time. Or
for the time being,
the turn happened.
Yeah, for the time being.
I definitely saw Jimmy turning, or I saw them fighting and breaking up eventually.
Yeah, not this soon. I would agree.
Definitely not this soon. But with that being said, I feel like the Bloodline storyline has done a great job for
everyone.
For as predictable as it may seem like it always is, because I'm getting whooped.
Yeah.
For predictable as it always seems it might be, because you feel like, all right, well, Roman's winning. There's always something in there where you're like, oh, crap, I didn't see that coming. Or oh, wow, this really still got me on the edge of my seat, even if I do not think what's going to happen. Like, there was no shot. I was texting you live while it was happening.
Yeah, no shot Jay wins.
And, like, I would love for Jay to win, but it wasn't going to happen. And,
ooh. Oh, I love it.
You know, for a moment, they sell you on it. They sell you on the dream.
Spear, ooh, splash, yeah.
And then you see somebody pull him out, and you think, who the hell could it be? And then...
I low-key thought it was that gentleman that just debuted in the indie scene.
He looked too skinny. Once I saw the body type, I was like, okay.
It could be Jimmy. Could have been an elder.
Yeah, that was funny. He said, did the elders approve or something like that in the promo. But yeah, I love to see how this is going to play out. I do hope we eventually get the Fatal 4-Way, the Bloodline Fatal 4-Way. But
it has to. It makes sense.
I do.
We're seeing Solo and really not like trust Roman at all anymore.
Yeah, I like that happened as well. That moment, I'm sure we're gonna see.
Whoa.
Woo, I'm sure we're gonna see a Solo Roman match.
It's happening by Survivor Series. That's my prediction. I think we see Solo Roman Survivor Series. I think we see
Fatal
Jimmy
4-Way at Rumble.
Yeah, I think we see Jimmy and Jay have a match on a pay-per-view for sure. And now Chyna taking advantage of Raquel Rodriguez here now. Yeah, we see all the members go against each other one-on-one by Survivor Series, and then I think if they don't do it at WrestleMania, they do the Fatal 4-Way for the Undisputed Championship at Royal Rumble, because that's a big match. And then they try to tell the story of possibly Cody Rhodes getting a rematch against Roman Reigns, which I think they're somehow going to do. I don't think Cody Rhodes wins the Royal Rumble again, because I feel like that would just,
Are they just going to throw the brand split out, though? Is it going to be a shake-up?
I mean, the brand split kind of doesn't exist still, in my opinion. You got Dominic Mysterio being the NXT champion right now.
Defending on SmackDown.
Defending on Raw and stuff like that. The brand split isn't as, permanent as it should be. Because there's other people performing on other brands, other champions on other brands, stuff like that. And I don't think they're going to really care too much about the brand split come WrestleMania. They're just going to try and tell the story.
For storyline purposes, they probably can ignore it.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna want to tell the story between Cody and Roman Reigns for sure. And this could be it for Chyna, because that's Raquel's submission. Oh, no,
yikes.
I forgot she changed it to that maneuver now. 1, 2. And kick out of it too. But yeah, I think we get Jimmy and Jay before Rumble, one-on-one match for sure. Probably 2 matches out of that. See what one is the better brother. Hopefully,
oh my God.
Jay wins that. Honestly, I can see them having 3 matches by the time Royal Rumble happens, because it is only the end of August.
I really would have probably like Jimmy and Jay to be a Mania match. I guess that would be my gripe. Like,
I mean, it could be. Maybe they drag it out till WrestleMania.
And yeah, they absolutely could.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would want it to be dragged out that far at that point, but like,
I wouldn't mind it.
I just feel like that is a match that feels right
at
Mania. That doesn't feel right at a Payback. That doesn't feel right. I mean,
Survivor Series would be necessary. I would definitely watch that for a Survivor Series match for sure. Yeah, it all, like I said, it all depends on what Triple H wants to do. I would love the Fatal 4-Way match at Royal Rumble if they don't do it at WrestleMania. I don't think they're going to. It's just, I think possibly we see Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns more than anything at WrestleMania now, because I don't think they have Solo wait that long to have a WrestleMania match, or if he's even ready for a WrestleMania main event, you know what I mean? We'll see though. I trust what Triple H is doing. That's pedigree middle of the ring. Oh, she's tired though.
Yeah, I mean, these ladies have been slugging it out, and Chyna is tired. They're both down in the middle of the ring. She might have had this match won, Jesse, if she could have just pinned the woman. But now...
She still can. Just in time. But yeah, we get to see Roman and Solo for sure at Royal Rumble, I think. If not, at WrestleMania. Anything is possible, though. Still... Oh, I didn't mean to get up here. I'll take it. Oh, wow! And she landed the knee first. But yeah, the Fatal 4-Way match has to happen for sure between all of them. The Roman Solo match has to happen.
I would be cool. I would be cool with the fact that Jimmy and Jay will be, you know, a Survivor Series or a Rumble or whatever if the Fatal 4-Way happens at Mania, because obviously, like, I feel like that would be a step to get there.
Yeah, or Rumble's fine with me.
But yeah, I really do need the Fatal 4-Way to happen. I feel like now we're set up in a perfect manner. Because before it was like, okay, well, what would be the reason Jimmy would put hands on Jay?
And I think it's blatantly obvious. Jimmy Uso wanted that match against Roman Reigns because he was the one that turned and helped his brother, obviously, a few months ago. So who knows, man? I do hope that... Oh, no. That could be it. Yeah, that could be it. Pinfall. You still have resiliency, though. 1, 2...
I didn't want to use it. I did not want to use it.
It's a good match. We'll get all those matches, though. Jimmy and Jay, we'll get Roman and Solo.
I really do think...
The Fatal 4-Way might be a reach, but, like, it's there. Write it. Just write the story.
You have to, man. Let's go. You absolutely have to.
Get Rikishi involved. Get, you know, other elders involved. Does it lead to Rock and Roman at WrestleMania instead of Roman and Cody? That would be the cherry on top. But I think we get Cody and Roman. Oh, that was a second person. I missed my opportunity. I think we get to see Roman and Cody rematch. He'll be all by himself, like he said, no tribe, and he'll have no more reigns. And Cody Rhodes gets his, you know, finishing moment, and he tells the story of becoming world champion. I think I just got it. Yeah, I got it again. Middle of the ring on Chyna. Could that be it for Raquel or Chyna? Excuse me. 1, 2, 3.
And she does it, and she does it clean as a whistle.
She gets it done this time. Middle of the ring, no roll-up involved. But Raquel Rodriguez still at the top of the power rankings and that women's division. She has to get through Tiffany Stratton, who just became a member of the Blue Brand on Smackdown. She'll be going against her before SummerSlam, and if she beats Tiffany Stratton, she will get that rematch against Queen Zelina Vega at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Chyna, great performance from her. Seconds away from beating Raquel Rodriguez. We'll be seeing more of Chyna for sure. I already have her next feud and rivalry up next. That's going to be very fun. My women's division is stacked. I have Bianca, Charlotte.
I got to see Bianca versus
I have all those young women earlier in the night. I have a lot of talent on my SmackDown roster. So I'm excited to see what's next for Chyna. I'm excited to see if Raquel can get back to the top. But main event time, Bron Breakker, Roman Reigns, coming up next.
Let's go.
And in the main event of Friday Night SmackDown, we have Bron Breakker coming down to the ring. This is the rematch, gentlemen. Bron Breakker, Roman Reigns, the now and the future. Or can Bron Breakker be the now and the future? And that is the legend killer, Randy Orton, in his corner. Over the past few weeks, we have seen Randy Orton express interest in Bron Breakker, having those moments backstage with Bron Breakker telling him he is next, I have my eye on you, and kind of just giving the kid, you know, all of the praise in the world to be the next possibly legend killer, possibly the next apex predator of Friday Night SmackDown. Randy Orton is no longer in a title scene right now. He lost back-to-back matches against Santos Escobar, who is the undefeated reigning WWE champion. So Randy Orton turns his aid, his help to Bron Breakker. It looks like we have also seen Randy Orton talk to Grayson Waller backstage, telling him that possibly Grayson Waller could be in effect, pun intended, and be the next big thing on the blue brand. And we also have seen Randy Orton talk to Carmelo Hayes over the past few weeks. So Randy Orton has his eyes on some young talent, I think in a good way, because if Randy Orton thought they were any kind of threat, he would have already took them out, because we already know what type of guy Randy Orton is. But I think we're getting to see a warmer side of Randy Orton, having, respect for these young superstars who are the future of SmackDown and WWE. That being Bron Breakker, obviously in a main event against Roman Reigns, having some victories and some good matches this season, and other guys in Grayson Waller and Carmelo Hayes, who are also the future of the WWE. So also, I'm excited to see what the story is told between them two. But Roman Reigns is the tribal chief, the now and the head of the table. And
I am Roman Reigns here in the main event. Jess, also, I want to point it out, even though nobody has seen the first match with Bron Breakker and Roman Reigns, it wasn't with, it wasn't with Randy in the corner. No. It was with his father. It was with Rick Steiner, and that was a match that, even though, again, not televised, but Bron Breakker lost. And Roman, I know, feels insulted that he even has to fight him again. Mm-hmm. He doesn't feel like Bron Breakker deserves another shot, but this time, Bron Breakker, with a new strategy, a new person in his corner with Randy Orton, a person that, Randy Orton has had battles with Roman Reigns. He has defeated Roman Reigns. And we're going to see if any of that intel, any of that coaching, any of that management in that sideline could have any impact on how this match ends up going. Mm-hmm. Roman Reigns, probably not the jolt of a season that he's wanted thus far, but still, it's not like the man has looked like he's mortal just yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Roman Reigns obviously still the tribal chief of the WWE, the SmackDown brand. Obviously the head of the table, still the the now of WWE. Him being the guy, him being the John Cena of our era. But can he beat Bron Breakker here once again? We saw him beat him a few weeks ago in that lost video, and we get to see it again. Can he beat Bron Breakker with Randy Orton in his corner and obviously Umaga in Roman's corner? Where will this go for the tribal chief? Can we get to see some more singles matches from Roman Reigns if he wins here again? Possibly. Probably, yeah, because, why wouldn't I want Roman Reigns in some singles action along with some tag team action with his cousin Umaga? Bloodline definitely will still be a thing. There will be contenders in my men's tag team division, and they're going to have some matches over the next few weeks. My tag team scene is very deep, and we're going to have a mix of Roman Reigns being in singles action, same thing with Umaga, and tag team action within the Bloodline. So excited to see more matches with them, and I'm really excited to see what happens with Bron Breakker and Randy Orton, because the fact that Randy Orton's out here after, you know, losing back-to-back WWE Championship matches kind of just shows that he's putting the title scene behind him for the time being, and he's going to do anything to help possibly his new friend and new partner in Bron Breakker.
Oh,
that was beautiful.
Jess, I do, if I can just make a comment and request something. Ilya Dragunov won a triple threat match, defeating Bron Breakker in that match last week, and he's not on this show at all. I would recommend, if possible, I would love to see Ilya Dragunov go up against either one of these men one-on-one. Guy has looked incredible all season thus far.
He actually won against Roman Reigns earlier on in the season with AJ Styles as well. He didn't win that match, but that was a Money in the Bank qualifying match. So, yeah, I would like to see Dragunov versus Braun one-on-one. Maybe I even give Dragunov a newer opponent and possibly, you know, get him a back-to-back victory and, you know, really push the kid to the moon, because he had an iffy season last year in Dragunov where he had some wins. He had more losses than wins, but I really liked the kid. And can I possibly do something with Dragunov this season, you know, maybe giving him a championship opportunity, maybe an internet title match, maybe against a match against Karrion Kross. I remember they had a match last season. I don't remember who won that match. I believe it might have been Karrion Kross, but truthfully, I do not remember. But yeah, we will definitely be seeing Dragunov once again. And why can't I hit my... But we'll be seeing Dragunov again for sure. And obviously all of these men in the ring, because Randy Orton's a star, Braun, Roman, and Umaga are all just top of the talent when it comes to my roster on SmackDown.
Now, I know it's Roman, and you shouldn't really have any shame if you lose to the guy, but what does a loss to Roman Reigns do for Bron Breakker when Randy's in his corner, when Randy's watching ringside, and putting a lot of stock probably in the young man?
Obviously, it's definitely a step in the wrong direction for sure, but oh, and I don't know if
maybe I should hold that sentiment, Jesse,
because that's the middle of the ring, and that could pin the Tribal Chief right here. One, who am I kidding? It's the Tribal Chief. He's 100 overall.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely the step in the wrong direction if Braun does lose to Roman Reigns again. But I mean, it's Roman Reigns. You know, it'll be a lesson learned, and with Randy Orton being in his corner now, it looks to seem where you have a young guy in Bron Breakker being with Randy Orton. He'll learn from Randy, and the next time he's in a match, I would imagine he'll try to bounce back and get a victory under his belt if he does lose here tonight. But Roman Reigns and Bron Breakker are battling it out here right now, and Bron Breakker is looking to get this victory back, because he did get pinned by Dragunov to the aid of Braun Strowman last week. Can he get the victory here tonight and prove that he is the now and not the future?
Raise her edge into a power bomb.
That was nice. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Bron Breakker. Obviously, it's hard to not get hit and slammed by Roman Reigns, because he is the GOAT right now. But I think I have the answer for Roman Reigns here tonight. And I can't wait to see this matchup, honestly, in the future, in real life, because I think both of these guys can work together really well. It's all a matter of when. I really thought Bron Breakker would have been called up to the main roster by now, especially with the draft and a lot of NXT talent getting drafted and called up over the last like 2 or 3 months. It's a matter of time when Bron Breakker is ready to go to the main roster, and
Roman could tell
Triple H
could tell a cool story with any like generational superstar, as far as like a superstar that comes from a family of wrestling. I mean,
look at him and Cody.
But you know, with the story he can tell with one Bron Breakker too would be pretty cool. The thing, oh wow,
that could be it. Middle of the ring, power slam once again. Come on, ref. 1, 2. No, it doesn't use results. So Roman Reigns is eating these. Oh, here we go again. Umaga finally getting involved in this match, and that could turn the tide for the Tribal Chief. Yeah, that could be it right there. Unless this is a rope break. Woo! Thank you, ref.
And it is.
Loki didn't think she was going to see it because he reached the back one, but hey, we'll deal with it, I guess. And Bron Breakker's still alive.
For now, Jesse.
Yeah, for now.
For now. Forgot what I was even going with the words I was saying.
Roman Reigns with a generational talent.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes, Bron Breakker, possibly.
That's what I was going to say. But with all that being said...
Oh, guillotine!
And a resiliency needed to be used!
Oh,
I thought he was doing a pin
so did I.
combo.
That's okay. I guess.
Wow. Yeah, what I was gonna say is, Bron Breakker in NXT, he looks like he's on a like he's on a god tier.
Yeah.
But when you put him next to Roman Reigns, you see a size difference.
You see just level change.
Yeah, you just in general see that there is levels to this. There's NXT, and then there's god tier. And Roman Reigns right now is on god tier, and he's looking to see how much farther can he kick the bucket down the road with Bron Breakker.
Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from both of these men here tonight, though. Oh wow, I actually threw you right over. Main event delivering. Honestly, all the matches on this card have delivered.
I can't wait for Sunday Night Heat.
Yeah, going to be a good pay-per-view from Monday Night Raw exclusively, but gonna have to get done with this main event first here. Guys are exchanging middle of the ring. This is the third time, Christian.
It is.
This could be it. I still think you have that resiliency, though.
It should.
Come on. 1, 2, and it's used. Bron Breakker is, I tell you what, this is definitely a better performance in this second matchup than that first one.
Maybe it's Randy Jesse.
It could be.
Maybe it's Roman not being on his absolute A game, but he needs a win.
Screaming at the Tribal Chief. Oh, diving headbutt there, misses. Oh, it was a little too late. Another Razor Edge powerbomb, nice. And Tribal Chief looking back at Bron Breakker. Is he broken yet? Answering. To the call.
Where is my spear, man?
Ooh, combination there gets reversed from Roman. What? There we go. Headbutt to the face. Snap suplex? Oh, never mind. Other way. Bron Breakker looking to take control here now. If I can build up that stun meter.
I can't believe I only built up one spear and one.
Yeah, right. From
I've
obviously,
went for some things, sure.
Obviously from the Tribal Chief too. It's crazy. Can I get this done here? Oh. No second reversal there. Interesting. Over the ropes I go. Yep. Break up the momentum. Nice IQ there from the Tribal Chief. Hopefully Umaga does not get involved, because I remember the first time we did this match, Umaga got me disqualified because I clotheslined him and he just didn't want to fall down. And Bron Breakker gonna enter the ring. And again, reversal there from Bron. Heavyweights swinging in the middle of the ring.
Absolutely, Jess.
Like Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje.
They're not heavyweights.
Yeah, neither is Dustin Poirier because he got slumped.
Like Jake Paul and Nate Diaz.
I fell asleep.
Did you really?
The fight, yeah, I fell asleep in the ninth round. I was very upset.
It was honestly a pretty good fight.
Yeah, I know Nate Diaz came back in like the last 2 or 3 rounds, but obviously Jake Paul did enough. He outlanded him. And
he's not a boxer, so like he got outboxed for sure.
Yeah, crazy to think about, because Nate Diaz is actually a really good boxer too.
He's a good boxer in UFC, sure.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. Apparently, they agreed for the rematch in PFL.
They didn't necessarily agree, but Jake Paul said he'll do it for a certain amount of money.
I mean, he's already signed to the PFL. I think Jake Paul and Nate Diaz make that fight. Especially because Nate Diaz just made like $5 million doing this fight. I think
Jake said he wanted 10.
Oh
my God! A shoulder block from the top rope, missing
for Roman. But yeah, who doesn't take $10 million? You know, Nate Diaz is in his late 30s now, and obviously he'll do anything possible to.
He can't lose in MMA, man.
No, not at all.
But he's also.
That's it. Bron Breakker just beat Tribal Chief.
Umaga.
That's gonna be it.
Umaga.
Come on, ref. 1, 2, 3.
That pin meter wasn't budging, Jesse.
Bron
Breakker just broke the Tribal Chief in half.
Bron Breakker is the now, and he still is definitely the future. I think this time Christian had paid off. Randy Orton being in the corner of Bron Breakker might be a problem. Wow, what a performance from Bron Breakker. It took 4 running power slams. Or we'll just say power slams. I don't know, he doesn't really do a run. He just picks them up.
I didn't have any spears in the chamber whatsoever. I don't know where they went.
I think he hit me with 1, though.
Hit you with 1 off a rebound, but whatever.
What a match from Bron Breakker. What a match from these gentlemen here tonight. Like I said, we will be seeing Roman Reigns. Yeah, I actually won a show for the first time in I think 2 or 3 recording sessions. But great performance from Bron Breakker. Gets that win back. He is now back on track. Since he did lose to Dragunov, I think that's where I'm going to go next. Or maybe I give him somebody else. I'm not really too sure yet. I think I have a match for him. I think next SmackDown already written in my notes, and I think it'll be a good one. So I think you guys will probably prefer that one, maybe over Dragunov. Maybe I give Dragunov.
SummerSlam's on the way, Jesse. I would love to see Bron actually make a pay-per-view. I think that would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I would hope so. I hope he gets to SummerSlam. He definitely deserves it, especially over a win after Roman Reigns. Bron obviously will be back with Randy. Randy will be back better than ever. Obviously he's not in the title picture right now for sure. And Bloodline will be back, whether it's Roman in some tag team action or some singles action as well. Same thing with Umaga. I liked what I saw from everyone on this show. Tiffany Stratton making her debut in that killer Fatal 4-Way match, earning her opportunity against Raquel Rodriguez, who she beat cleanly, more cleanly this time in Chyna in the co-main event. I would really like that match as well. I'm excited to see what happens with Raquel and Tiffany Stratton, because the winner of that gets Zelina Vega at SummerSlam, that's for certain. We're going to see some great matches and great matchups between Chyna and the rest of my women's division. And then in that tag team match, we actually saw a pretty competitive match between Hall of Famers and the Steiners. And Elias and Rick Boogs will be seeing those tag teams again in the future for sure. But yeah, the build to SummerSlam is on its way. And I'm excited to see what happens on Sunday Night Heat and the next Friday Night Smackdown. And we'll keep the ball rolling by SummerSlam. And
Sunday Night Heat is going to be a hell of a show. I was trying to decide all week, the last 2 weeks, what I'm going to do for my Final 4 matchups. We have the remaining Rollins, Brock Lesnar, Jey Uso, and Finn Balor. And I've dabbled in a bunch of different directions. I think I'm leaning towards Jey versus Rollins right now, just so every matchup is new. But man, I really can't wait to see how all that lines up. But that's going to be 2 matches right there. We are going to see the Banger Bros in action. We're going to see Edge and Christian in action. Brock Lesnar is going to be double duty, so he will also be showing off with his new tag team partner this week on Sunday Night Heat as well, including another tag team that you guys do not know who it is just yet, but you will see a debut at Sunday Night Heat. We're going to see Cody Rhodes versus Carmelo Hayes for the Internet Championship.
That's a good
and then added on last minute, I got to show the ladies love. You show them love today. I'm going to show them love on Sunday Night Heat. It's going to be an 8-woman elimination match. The winner will get Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. So we're going to see pretty much my whole women's division, if not most of them, unlocked and going at it in a fight to the end, a fight till one is remaining. And Jesse, we will see how that pans out all on Sunday Night Heat. But what a show you had today. Please vote in the polls who you think won. Was it Raw? Was it SmackDown? You did have a 1-match advantage on me, but regardless, I know Raw came with the fire, and technically we rematched the tag team match on that Raw, so it's 4 matches as well.
Yeah. That is right.
I did, and I showed the match. I don't know if you saw it, but I did show the one where we actually got disqualified.
Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that.
So the fans can at least get that conversation. And unfortunately, I got to go and change this shirt because I disrespected the bloodline and the legacy and Roman Reigns and everything. So I'll be shirtless next episode, guys. I hope you don't tune out. With that being said, thank you for watching. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe, join that Discord to extend the conversation, and go check out Demoitis on every streaming platform available: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff.
Ring the bells, guys. It's always good to know what these videos and we'll see you on
the other side of the universe.
Peace.
I got vices, I'm vices. I'm in crisis, I write this. I feel a little lost inside my mind, I can't find it. I see visions, I'm psychic. I try to use it as guidance, but truth be told, I know nothing. I told you different, I'm lying. I don't know shit, I'll be cool. I don't know shit.